guys, Jessica Lorenko here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I create these Christmas cards. I wanted to incorporate some ribbons that I have on my stash, a lot of ribbons, so I wanted to use them. And I want also to make a type of card for Christmas that I can make a lot of them and in a fast way. So I come up with this idea to use a little piece of pattern paper that I didn't have to work in the background and incorporate the ribbons that I had, because it has been a while since I don't use my ribbons and I wanted to use them. So I came up with this idea to match the color of the ribbon with the color of the pattern paper, and I found this booklet of Christmas pattern paper that I had for a while and I was using it. So I came up with this type of card, and I think it's simple, it's clean, it's beautiful, and I love the way it turned out. I'm gonna show you how to put these cards together. So stick around with me and watch, and I hope you love this tutorial. And if you do, please give me thumbs up, press the notification bell, and so you're not gonna miss any of the videos that I upload. And please support my channel. I really appreciate that. If you can share with your friends and family, maybe they want to have an idea how to make a quick and fast and simple type of card for Christmas. So let's get started. As you can see here, I made different colors. I made a bunch of them. I'm going to show you in the end of the video. I made a bunch of colors and different pattern papers with different ribbons, but it's very simple. Inside I left white just for you can put a sentiment inside if you want, but I left mine's white. I made a bunch of them, different type of bows as well. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you how I made, and it's very fast. I started cutting my base 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I use my stitched rectangle from Simon Says Stamp, metal one, to cut the inside of the card that goes over here. I already glue over there so you can see. I like to finish up my card inside with a little piece of white paper. And what I did also, I cut another piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cardstock, 80 pounds Nina Solar White, and I use this from Big Shot embossing folder to create this snow kind of effect on this piece of paper. So this will be my front panel. And then I use from Sizzix and Tim Holtz this Season's Greetings. There's a lot of words that has to do with Christmas, and it's a die cutting like this, like you can see here. So I cut the word Christmas, as you can see here. The word Christmas is in the die cutting, and then I just stamped the word Merry there with ink. And I think it turned out very, very cute. So once you have the front panel embossed, what I did is I went and I cut the little piece of paper in the color that I wanted to make the card. As you can see, it's just pattern paper. It's just a little piece. If you have a booklet of this paper or a page, you can make many cards with the same pattern paper. So I cut slightly smaller than my front panel, and I'm gonna glue using my Tombow glue, mono liquid Tombow glue. I don't leave without this glue. So awesome, I love it. Glue well, dry clear, give you a moment of grace so you can move things around if you're not sure, or if you think they're crooked. You don't need to use a lot. So I go over there and I make sure I'm gluing this right where I want it, because I cut a little slightly shorter. See, with the glue you can, I already start to press it, but I noticed that it wasn't very centralized or aligned. So what I do is I go and I align exactly where I want it to be. A little press the other side to make sure it's straight. And then you have this paper over there. Once you have that paper, what I also did is I cut twice the same of the front panel. As you can see here, I cut it with the same stitched die cutting from Simon Says Stamp. The one I cut in the middle from for the inside of the card, I left the border. And what I did with the border is I cut it both sides a little bit. I don't know why I did that. I just cut it, and then I like it, and then I went with it. And I think it made the card a little extra dimension to it. And I stacked two of this little frame to put it in front of the card right here, as you can see. But before I did that, I went and I chose a kind of ribbon that I thought will go well with that paper. And this one is the one I like it. So what you're gonna do here is, before I glue the border, the frame, I'm gonna glue my piece of ribbon all around the front panel, like so. Let me see. I align it with my craft mat. The craft mat is glass craft mat from Tim Holtz, and I love it. And has the lines, and with the lines facilitate your life, because you can go and see if you're doing things straight. And I think I am. So once I have it right there, I just pick up the paper. I'm gonna turn this paper a little bit, like so. Once I have this little piece over there, I cut it a little bit of tape, and I'm gonna secure that piece of the ribbon right there. Now I have it like this, so I can go around and do the same thing the other side. Just make sure it's aligned, and we're not gonna be crooked. Let me put it right here. Once I know exactly where I want it to be, I can turn this paper around. Yes, and then I will have the other side also to secure. Straighten it up, and then I secure with a little piece. I use this yellow type of tape because it's good when I put the glue on top to glue the front panel of the card. That is kind of like a paper, this tape, and it's not shiny, so the glue will not glue well. And this will make sure. See, so far that's what you have. So the glue make sure it glue well. And then this will be my front panel. But before I glue in the base, I will go and glue the frame I created with the 2 stacked cardstock. Oops, it went in my finger. I'm gonna put my frame that I did, so stacked of the leftover from the frame I cut for the inside of the card, that little square piece. And I'm gonna have down below the list of all the materials with the links, so you can go get inspired and create your own cards. And if you don't have much time, like I did, and unfortunately I like to create a variety of designs and now, but you know what, this Christmas is kind of very busy for me, so I didn't have much time, and I want to record this video, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't have time to create a bunch of different designs. And so when I had the idea to create this card, and I made it, and I saw how fast it was to put together and how cute it turned out, I'm like, wow, I think I'm gonna make a bunch of this type of card, so I can have a lot of cards to give it to a lot of people and not spend much time doing it, not because I don't like it, but because I don't have much time. So if you're like me, are very busy now with the holidays and family and friends and events to go to and kids, you may want to recreate this card. And I know people will love it, and it's simple, it's fast, and you can make a ton of this type of card. So once you have the frame glued to on top of the ribbon, now I cut a little bit of the ribbon to make, and this one I made the regular kind of type of bow, and I think it's beautiful as well. But I think for this one I'm gonna make like I made here. I'm just gonna put a little tie, and I think it's cute as well. So both type of bows you can put it, and I think it turned out very cute. So let me put it over there. To make the tie, I put it this side, so I don't have to waste a lot of my bow, so I have exactly the amount I need. So here, before I tie, I try to turn the ribbon a little bit, so the side that will be on the top will be the side of the pattern of the bow. See, I already did the tie. See how fast this was? It's no time at all. Oh, but I don't know how to do a bow. If you want to do the regular bow and you don't know how to do it perfectly, you can just do a tie and it's gonna turn out beautiful. And you don't need to worry about how you're gonna create a perfect bow, because a tie, anyone can do it. See? And you can turn and fix, and I think it's perfect. Don't you think? It doesn't have to be the regular bow if you're not good at making bows. I made different bows and different cards, but I think just a tie do the trick and it turned out beautiful. What I did here with my die cut, I cut one for the shadow matching the red and the white on top, and I think this goes well with this card as well. So what I do here is I'm gonna glue. I already stacked the shadow of the word. So what you do here is I put some glue, like you see me, on the back of the die cutting word, and this Tim Holtz die cutting greetings. It's beautiful. It's kind of a handwriting type, and it make any sentiment beautiful when you need to put it on the and then once you glue, and if you have some glue over there, like you see when I press it, some glue came, it's okay because it's going to dry clear and it will not show. And then what I do is I use my Misty for my sentiment, and I'm gonna put it right there, secure. And I already put my sentiment over there, so I can go and glue. The sentiment gonna be right there. See, I didn't even have to move my paper to make sure the sentiment goes on the right place, because since I'm doing a bunch of this, the Misty helped a lot because I left the sentiment already glued over there, and now I just go and I just don't want the ink to get on my bow, so I'm gonna secure like that. Mary, perfect. Perfect and beautiful. Now once the word is already there, Merry Christmas. Oh, I think it's beautiful. I don't know if you agree with me, but I think it's beautiful with the snow in the background. And what I noticed is that if you don't have the embossing folder to do this effect of snow, you can use Nuvo drops. It's just a little bit of Nuvo drops, the white one, something like this. Nuvo drops, but the crystal drops, but it's white. And then you go and you do some dots, and then you create the same effect. That's what I was thinking, in case you don't have the embossing folder. And now I can just go and glue my front panel, and my card is done, guys. See how fast? I don't know, I didn't check the clock, but I think I spent like what, 10 minutes? Not even that, I don't know, but I think 10 minutes putting this card together. So it's very fast. And if you are a crafter like me, who doesn't have bows, or not bows, but ribbons at home? And if you are a crafter, I'm sure that you have pattern papers all over. And you can, like I was thinking, I think I'm gonna make cards of this for other occasions as well, not only Christmas. Like if you have any color pattern paper that you can match the ribbon, you can do for baby showers, you can do for any other celebrations, and I think it becomes beautiful, turn out beautiful, and people will love it. So look at how cute is this card. I love it. I hope you do too. It's very simple, very clean, and I think it's elegant as well. So Once I have this secure and everything is in place, I just make sure the glue really, I keep fixing the bowl because I'm a perfectionist, so I want to be perfect. Cleaning the glue a little bit. Once you have a very secure, especially here at the side when you secure with the tape inside, you have to give a good press so you don't have showing the other side a little opening if you glue a lot. Guys, the card is done. Do you believe how fast that was? I hope you love this card because I did, and I think this matched perfectly. I love it. Look at how beautiful, how simple, how fast. And now I'm gonna show you, oh, I forgot the little dots. So for the letter, I think I lost my red, let me see, my red that I cut for the dot, but I'm gonna put the white one. No, I need to find excuse me, I need to find the red one that I put it over there. I'm not gonna do the little dot on the eye like so, like you can see here. I have the white, but it's so small and I lost somewhere. But I did, for all of them, I did the shadow also on the dot. So that's how it's gonna look like when I put the little dot on the white. So now, before I do this, I'm not gonna put this because the shadow is red. I'm gonna show you the bunch of cards I made. As you can see, you can vary the bow, and both types I think is beautiful. This is the color more traditional, the reds, but I made, look, you can see this, how many cards I made. There's more. And the blue, I think the blue is beautiful. The greens, more red. No time at all cards, so I made a bunch. So I think I'm all set for Christmas cards this year. Look at this one, how beautiful. I love this color and the pink. And more blue. And there's this with tons of blue and teal. The black and white, I also love it. There's the purple with the white ribbon, love it. There's pink, like I was saying about making the pink for baby shower. If this was a baby shower, you can have a key welcome baby or congratulations, and I think it will do awesome for baby showers. And for birthday, you can put balloons, type of pattern paper. Look at this green. And this one. And also the one we made today. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm almost 100 followers and I just started and I love that, and I really appreciate if you already subscribed. Come back for more new videos soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day creating Christmas cards, and I hope you really love this type of card. Thank you so much again, and have a wonderful day. Bye.